everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some awesome music in an awesome month of giving thanks for Thanksgiving. November gives us that time to reflect back. We want to thank specific people who have meant a lot to Reaction Therapy, and there's no way to thank everybody. We love you all and are so grateful, and one day we're going to get a chance to thank everybody, even if it's in person. But today, Colleen, thank you so much for being who you are, for the support, the encouragement, the fun you've brought to the channel, the friendship on Discord, on YouTube, everywhere else. You have been amazing, and we really are grateful. We wanted to give you a chance to make a request to say thank you. And you picked Call Me Karizma, Imaginary Illness. So we're going to get into that one today, but I just wanted to say thank you. You, behind the scenes, have been so supportive, so encouraging of our mission to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics, and Nick and I are grateful for you every single day. Thank you so much for all you've meant to us. And if you want more Reaction Therapy, go to our Patreon page, like Colleen, go to Discord, go to YouTube. There are memberships, private live streams, extra content, so much more. You don't want to miss it. Go get it. But without further ado, here we go. Call Me Karizma, Imaginary Illness.
You can't see my scars. It's hard to read my thoughts. I'm feeling. Guess they're not real then. You believe in God, but even God doesn't show his face. When you need to talk, I'm still sick. Imaginary illness.
Oh, you can't see my scars. Like, you can't see what's going on inside me. It's not visible to the outside. Therefore, it must not exist. You know, these thoughts that go on inside our head, you know, really struggling, having a hard time in life, situations that have happened. And other people see you as fine. Everything's going along fine, and they don't notice a thing. So therefore, nothing exists. You don't really have it that bad, but you do. And that's, I can't, thank you for this song, Colleen, because that's what makes mental health treatment so valuable. That's what seeing somebody and sorting out these thoughts, because it is real. It does exist. And just because other people don't see what you're struggling with doesn't mean the struggle isn't real. The struggle is there. Hence the term imaginary illness. Like, you must be making it up. Everything looks fine to you.
Still sick. Imaginary illness. I met the devil in my dreams.
Yeah.
Said my dreams are what I never will achieve. He said I'm never getting better, and I need to stop using words together like mental and disease. That's when hell will fucking freeze. I'm a basket case. Maybe I should lock my stupid ass away. Feeling like I'm half awake from all these pills I have to take. No one even asks or fucking wonders if I am okay. I'm locked inside my head and I just can't escape. You can't see my scars. It's hard to read my thoughts. I'm feeling. Guess they're not real then. You believe in God, but even God doesn't show his face. When you need to talk, I'm still sick. Imaginary illness.
We spend so much time in our heads. And if you have struggled with anything in life, especially mental illness, but even big trauma, big loss, big unhealthy like lifestyle growing up, abandonment, attachment issues, codependency in relationships, abuse, any of that stuff, that so much time gets spent in your head thinking about what you've been through. Like you said, taking pills, staying half awake. It's like you end up being a zombie walking around instead of being full of life and feeling like you have something to do in this world. You have a purpose. You have a meaning, a mission, and a passion for things. But so many people spend so much time locked up in their head. And when you feel crazy and you feel unstable in here, this is not going to be the thing that actually makes you better. You're going to have to get help. And a view from the outside, kind of, that's what therapy's for. A view from the outside to say, well, you're speaking it this way. I'm looking at you, hearing your story, and I see things this way. And so let's look at those and see what you think. Like, I'm going to hold up a mirror kind of and let you see what I notice, and you see if that makes sense to you, because your life does matter. And life can be better. You don't have to be stuck in this cycle like he's talking about here of just it's just never going to get any better. It's going to stay the same. But you have to actively make things better. And sometimes that means support, encouragement, guidance, leadership to move in a new direction. What a story.
I'm still sick, imaginary illness. I hate parties, I hate people. I hate the kind of friend that only calls you when they need you. I fucking hate my bed, but never leave it like a girl does when she's beaten. Starts to love the pain I'm feeling numb is not me healing. Someone give me something to live for. I can't wake up to no one and expect me to feel more. I used to dream of seeing my face up on the billboards. Now all I want is you to fucking see what I'm ill for. It's all in your head, you're always upset. You call it disease, I call it depressed. It's all in your head, you're always upset. You call it disease, I call it depressed.
It's all in your head. But you know what? It's from your past. So it only stays in our head if we keep it in our head. And he's describing how miserable it is to stay depressed, to stay riddled with anxiety, with PTSD, with trauma, any of that stuff that's happened. And we can call it whatever we want, depressed, disease, any of that stuff. But it's what we're doing about it that matters, because so many people figure there's nothing we can do about it. I just have to live with it. And that's not true. You don't have to live with it. It can be hard. It can be a struggle. But if you have guidance to help you move in a new direction and to make different choices and to see life a little bit differently, you can actually start to make some change. It's not about what happens to us, remember, it's about what we do with what happens to us. So when life happens and it's not good, are we going to allow it to press us further down, or are we going to use that as an opportunity to stand up, lift up, and do something with our life? You dream of being on the billboard, then you have to keep that dream out there, not stay defeated to, it's never going to happen, therefore I'm just going to move on. And if it's not the billboard anymore, then what's the next dream? Always have that dream.
It's all in your head, you're always upset. You call it disease, I call it depressed. It's all in your head, it's all in your head, it's all in your head. You can't see my scars, it's hard to read my thoughts I'm feeling. Guess they're not real then. You believe in God, but even God doesn't show his face when you need to talk. I'm still sick, imaginary illness.
Call me Karizma. Imaginary illness. This describes mental health. This is, Colleen, thank you so much for this request. It's a gift to me because this is our mission and our passion to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. And here we go. So many people think there's something wrong with them. There's a problem. They are labeled, identified as something's wrong with me. It's an imaginary illness. People think I should just get over it, and I can't. Well, it's a real illness, and it doesn't have to stay with you forever. But you don't just want to cope through medicine. You don't just want to cope through hiding away and isolating. You don't just want to cope through repeating the same cycles. You want to find a way to actively kickstart your system, your metabolism, your brain, just to get everything going in a positive direction instead of staying defeated all the time. And part of staying defeated is staying in the same cycle, staying in the same behavior patterns, staying with the same people. And what you have to do is shift out of that. Remember, though, this isn't real therapy. This is just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the descriptions. Give us your comments and feedback. Let us know what you think. And go to our Discord server. Colleen's over there. Chat with people. Play games. Have fun. New relationships. Healthy relationships. People that love mental health. And look, if you want extra content, we have it on Patreon or YouTube. Go check it out. We have more content, private live streams. We have tons of other stuff for you that might help you, especially during a time where you're really down. We love you being a part of Reaction Therapy. Nick and I are grateful for you, and we'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.